Tess, just firstly looking back on the victory over Buttermere Thistle at the weekend there, how would you reflect on the game as a whole now?
Yeah, I think we're happy with the result in the end. The first half it took a little while for us to score the second goal, so we I think would have liked to score a bit earlier maybe in the first half, or and away from just the goals, but maybe increase our ball speed a little bit more and move it side to side. So that's, I think, something we managed to improve in the second half. And we always knew that as much, like, we wanted to qualify for the semi-finals of the cup, and we also knew that there was a big game coming up, so we wanted to make sure that our performance level were right up there, and I think we're confident and looking forward to the game on Sunday.
Yeah, you touched on the progression into the semi-finals. That must be a competition you're really targeting when that rolls around next year as well.
Yeah, absolutely. At this club it's all about winning trophies. I've won the cup before, and I would like to do it again, and same with the girls who were here last year. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing who we get in the semi-finals, and hopefully we can manage to qualify ourselves for the final.
Yeah, in the game saw you get on the score sheet as well. You opened the score in the game and you were named in the team of the week for your performance too. You must have been happy on a personal note.
Yeah, absolutely, especially because I played as a centre-back, so I didn't necessarily expect to be on the score sheet, but it's always nice to score a goal, and especially in this case it was the opening goal after 2 or 3 minutes, quite quickly into the game, so I think that that always helps settling the game a bit. Like I said, ideally would have liked to push on a bit more after that goal, but happy personally to have scored, and to keep a clean sheet as well, because as a centre-back that's important too. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what's next.
Yeah, and you've played as part of the back three in the last couple of games. How have you found playing in there, obviously, and learning a new system as well under Joe this season? Yeah,
I like the challenge. I like learning new things on and off the pitch, but especially with this new system, and then being the middle of the back three, like you mentioned, has been a fun and exciting challenge. To be honest, it's just it requires different things, different focuses than as a midfielder. Than a midfield role would require. So I'm taking everything on board. Obviously, there are certain things that I might not have ingrained in me as much as a natural centre-back would have, but hopefully I can learn as quick as possible things in possession and out of possession. But so far I've been enjoying that role. I've played it last year as well a couple of times when we had injuries, and someone had to play as a centre-back, so it's not a completely new role, but in a new system it requires new things, and I think the way that modern football is going, you as a professional footballer have to try and be able to play in as many different systems and positions as possible, and hopefully I can do that myself as well.
Yeah, and there must feel like there's a real competition for places in the squad, obviously with some of the girls come back from injury too. Does that really drive you on as a player?
Yeah, absolutely. Probably even more so. So this is my third season for Rangers, so even more so than last year and 2 years. There's a very massive competition going on at the moment. So even for me personally, I'm just happy to play. It doesn't really matter what position. If we need a striker, I'll happily play there too, as long as I play. There's a lot of quality in the team, which I think is brilliant. The training levels and intensity and quality is really high, and I think that helps us preparing for games. You just have to be on it every single training day to try and earn your place in the team.
Yeah, and of course the team take on Glasgow City in another big one this weekend. How much is the value of a win in these big games? Obviously, the league can come down to fine margins.
Yeah, historically in the last years, it's the title's always been between us, Celtic and Glasgow City. So we all know that the big games matter. Like you touch upon, the margins are small, or have been small, especially at the end of last year. All three teams could win it at the last day, so it shows how small the margins are. Even goal difference is a factor that comes into play. We're still I wouldn't say early in the season, but we still have a lot of months to go. So like the title won't be decided on Sunday, but yeah, hopefully we can keep this positive momentum going, and I think we're confident and just looking forward to the game on Sunday.
Of course, the previous fixture against Glasgow City was the 1-1 draw. Would you feel like the players can learn from it and what to do differently to come out on top this time?
Yeah, so Glasgow City managed to, that's the only game where we dropped points, so it's obviously a very strong opponent. We've known their strengths not just this year, but yeah, in my last 2 years as well. So we know that they're very dangerous in a counter-attack when we lose it, so we have to be switched on. Even when we have the ball, I have to be ready for what can come next. So that's something, yeah, that's one of the threats that they have. And of course, for us, it's to try and be patient on the ball, but also when the moment is there to up the tempo and really try and take our chances and score a goal, and hopefully more goals even.
Yeah, of course the team currently sit at top of the table. How much of a challenge is it now to try and maintain that place as you keep trying to go from strength to strength?
Yeah, it's like always when you're like sitting on top of the table, you know that other teams are going to hunt you. You're almost in an easier position if you are wanting to take like the first spot away from someone else. But for us, it just comes down to keep improving our performance levels, like we try and do every day in training. I think it's really showed in the games, and hopefully we can just continue doing that.